personal.
We're all gonna get laid.
It's time for Full Frontal with Alex Gaskarth and Jack Barakat.
What's up, people? Welcome to Full Frontal.
We're here.
We are your hosts.
We're doing it.
One half of the band All Time Low. Possibly the worst show in the world. It's going to really bum everybody out. But we're here anyway, and we're going to do it because we can, because someone said we could.
Yes.
It's going down.
They gave us the key to the internet.
I love about, being that this is our first show, we have no idea what we're doing.
Right.
Never done this before.
Right.
I'm really excited, mostly about our intro. I kind of just want to play that over and over and over again because it makes me think that what we're doing is actually professional.
Legitimate.
So, yeah, exactly. It legitimizes everything. My favorite part is that, the stereotypical full frontal voice in the background. It just drops over and over and over again.
I can't believe they spelled our last names right. Or pronounce our last names right.
The guy's never met us before, but he clearly he's a voiceover professional, ladies and gentlemen, and we are not.
We're the opposite of that.
So basically, our idea was to come on here on Idobi, get ourselves a show so that we could talk about pretty much whatever the F we want. I don't even have to say F. I can say fuck because it's the internet.
Get fucked. Fuck it.
Fuck it. Get fucked. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck it all. So here we are. We're sitting, just to give you an idea of where we are right now, we're sitting in a hotel room. Jack's not wearing a shirt.
It's really hot in here. They don't have air conditioning in Europe.
It's gross. The top button, you look a mess right now.
I know.
He's sprawled out on a bed with a mic in his hand, no shirt. Let me paint you this beautiful picture. Let me paint you like one of my French girls. We are in France.
Yeah.
He's got the top button to his shorts unbuttoned.
I'm drinking red wine out of an empty Evian water bottle.
Yeah, Vinny's laying face down, planking on the floor here. We got Jeff, our executive producer, in the corner of the room,
Maker.
looking up like just headline news that we can talk about. And we got Evan sitting here with his finger on the space bar in case we go too far and say something racist.
Right.
So here we go. Let's get into some current events.
Let's do it.
I want to talk about the news because there's some weird stuff going on in the world, and I figure, who better to get your news from than me and you?
And two dumbasses from Baltimore, Maryland.
Yep. I don't know if you guys are aware. Stop laughing, Vinny.
No, it's nice when Vinny laughs because
it makes me feel like we're doing
Vinny,
it right.
please laugh.
He's our studio audience.
Yeah.
One dude laughing in a corner.
I like the one chick from Howard Stern. It's like, yeah, that's right, Howard.
He's probably high, man. Everything's funny to him. It doesn't really
You're our Robin.
validate us.
You're our Robin. All right. I don't know if you guys. I gotta preface this story by saying May was National Masturbation Month,
right,
in the United States of America, and going along with that story, we get into our first topic of the day. A female going by the name of Monica Amistoy. She was 18 years old. Call me. Complained to a flight crew that a fellow passenger was masturbating in his seat. The flight crew member got the perpetrator to stop, but he resumed when the attendant left. The attendant then told Amistoy, after another complaint, that there was nothing she could do and Amistoy could not relocate because the flight was full. Police arrested the suspect on the ground and he pled guilty. Amistoy is suing United Airlines for their negligence. So it was United Airlines. I was going to say Southwest, but
right.
Intentional infliction of emotional distress, that's fair, and false imprisonment. I have one issue with false imprisonment. She was on a flight that was in the air.
Right.
Where are they going to let her go?
Wait, what does the false imprisonment mean? What is
because
that?
she couldn't move.
Oh, okay.
There were no other seats.
Wow.
Why couldn't they just ask the guy to go take care of business in the bathroom?
Right. What? I'm so confused as to, first of all, why she was that bummed out to begin with.
Well, first of all, let's. If this happened in May,
right,
it's very possible that the guy just thought maybe it was a requirement.
Right.
Like you have to take your shoes off and your laptop out when you go through security. Maybe he thought National Masturbation Month. I got to get on this plane and jerk it.
Right.
Have
you ever masturbated on an airplane?
I have not, but I've heard a little birdie told me that someone in this room has.
Yes.
Who was it? It was you.
I have masturbated on an airplane in the bathroom.
That's so absurd to me.
I know, man. I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
That doesn't apply.
That doesn't apply there. When in Rome.
In the bathroom.
When in Rome.
That doesn't apply either.
I'm so sorry.
So what was the situation? Why did you feel the need? Why did you feel it necessary on a flight? First of all, how long was the flight?
The flight was about 10 hours.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, I could see.
Yeah, this wasn't like a 1 hour puddle
Yeah, it's not
jumper.
a puddle jumper to Philly.
Yeah.
It's,
where,
you're going.
where you can't even stand up in the bathroom. No, I could fully sprawl out.
You're
in
going
there.
country to country.
Yeah, I was,
so
in
technically,
I was in pregnant woman position in on the bathroom floor.
Oh my God! How was there enough room?
I'm just kidding about that part. No.
Feet up on the sink.
But I got a really dirty text message from someone, and I won't say who, and I honestly couldn't even tell you who. But but they sent me a text message.
You're gonna get a phone call. It was me.
It was me, Jack. And I was super in the mood, and I knew that I couldn't go 10 hours without releasing some steam. Some steam. And I just did it, man. You know, I went in the bathroom. I committed. I joined the Mile High Club with myself.
The Kilometer High Club.
Yeah.
Was it over international waters? Because I think at that point they can't press charges.
Yeah, they couldn't prosecute. I was over international waters. It's not illegal in Iceland, and I think we were flying over Iceland at the time. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, good for you. And okay,
Thanks,
back
man.
to this.
I wonder if I got extra miles for that, by the way. Bonus miles.
It's bonus miles.
Yeah.
Some kind of bonus. Back to this story. This chick was stuck next to a dude for an entire flight, jerking his thing. If there's one thing that we can all learn from this, it's never use the airline blankets.
Never. You don't know what's on there,
Do you
man.
think he was doing it under a blanket, or do you think he was just like, fuck it, and had his wiener
There's
out?
no way he actually pulled his dick out. If he pulled his dick out, like all the passengers probably would have been like complaining.
Yeah, I gotta think that is the case.
You hear all these like cool airplane stories of like this kind of stuff happening. How come like this stuff doesn't happen on our flights?
Yeah, that's true. We just
You know
got
what I
babies
mean?
crying.
Yeah.
It's never that cool.
It's never that exciting. I guess you don't really want an exciting flight though.
What if she was just angry at her boyfriend and she ratted her boyfriend out?
Oh, that's
What if she knew him the whole time?
that's messed up.
It's like an episode of Lost.
If you're not gonna do it, I'm gonna do it to myself.
Fair enough. Up next on the old news ticker, we got a story about Beyonce. Happened a couple days ago. I guess during a performance in Copenhagen on Monday, a male fan got a little handsy and gave her a slap on the butt.
Right.
What she didn't know, I believe, is that in Copenhagen, that's how they say hello.
That is, yes. I've learned that the hard way.
I don't get that.
I don't either.
But yeah, so you know what? She kept it classy though. Apparently, she didn't really make a stink out of it. So this is really non-news.
She didn't make a stink out of it, get it? Because
it's her butt.
Gross.
I wonder if she was sweaty at the time.
Ugh. She glistens.
She listens. She glows. But
We have a pretty good story about Beyonce.
well, before we go into that, I
Right.
want to talk about the fact that if someone ever spanked me during a show, I'd be complimented.
Yeah.
And it's got to be, I mean, granted, I get that it's different because a guy slapping a girl's butt is a little more offensive.
Right,
In a lot of ways.
It's borderline rape.
Yeah, but, you know, the things that people do to me when I go down to the barricade,
Yeah.
it's beyond spanking.
Dude, I have claw marks. I have scars on my hand and arms from people clawing at us. When we're
It's
down
like
there.
violent sex.
Yeah.
It's like I come away with claw marks and an erection.
And no orgasm.
Yeah, and no
It's
release.
terrible sex.
Which makes the later flight very awkward for some of us.
Right.
However, we do have a good Beyonce story, and this kind of goes in tune with the fact that she kept it classy and handled it and didn't really react.
Right.
She knows how to handle situations well.
We were performing in Japan.
It was Summer Sonic.
Yeah, with the festival, a really weird festival. It was us and 303, Nickelback, Jay-Z, and Offspring.
Yeah, Jay-Z was the headliner.
What a weird lineup.
Great lineup.
Great
I want to do every tour with those bands.
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
we were
I was
pretty drunk.
I was on one that night.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way. I believe myself and our good friend Dan, who was out with us, Dan Smyers,
Right.
was he filling in for Zach? No, he was guitar teching.
He was guitar teching.
He was out with us, and our day was over, so we had been celebrating, partying. I think we polished off the better half
Of 16 bottles.
of a bottle of vodka just between the two of us.
Right.
It was not healthy, to say the least. Drink responsibly, kids. And during the Jay-Z set, we somehow managed to get ourselves pulled up on stage to watch from side stage, which was one of the coolest moments probably of my life. Because it's
Yeah.
very hard to get side stage for Jay-Z. And then across on the other side was his like family and friends section where we were not allowed to go.
Right.
But in my state, my drunken state, I just kind of said, fuck it. And I walked over there like I was supposed to be there. Beyonce's coming the other way. And I just decided like, I'm probably never going to meet Beyonce again. I hope maybe she listens to our radio show.
Right.
What's up, girl?
Hey.
But I just went in for the hug.
You did. You went in and you just grabbed her.
I just swept her up in my arms. And she's like a tall, powerful woman.
I can't believe security did not kill you.
She was wearing heels. She was probably taller than me in this situation.
Right.
Not really, but I imagine it that way. Yeah, she was surrounded by just massive security guards.
And they didn't do anything.
No, because you know what the approach was? I went in like I was totally meant to be there.
Right.
I went up. I was like, "Hey,
So good to see you
what's
again.
up? Great to see you." And I must have just sold it really well in
Yeah.
my state, because she reacted as if she had met me and just forgot.
Yeah.
Like, she played it very politely. She was like, "Oh, hey, good to see you."
That's like when you saw Avril and you're like, Avril, and she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And like started talking to you, and like,
Yeah.
I was like, "Wait, what?"
I have a way with celebrity women of just pretending to know them. They're like, "Maybe I slept with him before.
Yeah.
Maybe I will again."
Maybe I will right now in this club.
It never works out, but
Damn it.
Regardless, so yeah, I got away with giving Beyonce a big old bear hug.
Right.
And got away unscathed. I think if Jay-Z had not been on stage, though,
He would have bitch slapped you.
I would have been killed. I would not have left Japan.
Yeah. He would have bitch slapped you with.
Or I would have left Japan in a body bag,
Yes.
most likely. He has his own color. Jay-Z blue? Come on.
Does he?
Yeah.
He has his
Jay-Z
own
blue.
what?
He has his own color.
Really?
Yeah. He has, it's an Escalade. He has his own color Escalade that you can buy in Jay-Z blue.
Can you really?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man.
Yep. You don't fuck with that.
I gotta get me one of those.
A color?
Yeah.
You'd be like
I was gonna say an Escalade, but yeah, I gotta get a color.
You'd be
man.
like Jack Barakat feces brown.
Yeah.
Would be your color.
Shit brown.
Just a bummer.
It's the worst color no one gets.
Anyway, so what we've learned from this story is that it's non-news because she doesn't make a big deal out of anything.
Alex did it first.
I think Beyonce's a sweet lady.
Alex accosted her first.
Yes, I have touched Jay-Z's wife in unimaginable
And I have
ways.
touched Jay-Z.
And this radio show is going to get me killed because now I've admitted guilt.
Shit.
We got to go. We're going to take a break. We're going to listen to some music.
You delete the segment.
I'm going to throw to Alistair right now. I want to hear Somewhere Down in Fullerton.
All right.
Let's play that.
Somewhere down in Fullerton, that's a place we used to go to get away.
Welcome back to Full Frontal, ladies and gentlemen. We're still here in this lovely Lyon hotel room.
Alex, Gaskarth, and Jack Barakat.
Your beard's looking good today.
I know, my body beard.
Yeah, you have a 5 o'clock shadow, to
I'm
say
like
the least.
sprawled out on this bed like a
Like a
painting,
slutty little French girl
God damn it.
with a beard and hairy legs. It's gross. Anyway, so next segment that we want to talk about in this first test run show ever, we figured that it might be fun for us to have a bit of an advice segment in the show because
who are we to?
we've got some experience.
Yes.
We've done some things.
We've done everything.
We've seen some things. We've tasted and smelled some things that most people won't in their entire lives.
Ever taste or smell.
So we want to answer some of your questions. Keep in mind, we are not professionals, so take all of this with a grain of salt.
We are literally not professional anythings.
No, not even musicians,
No.
and especially not therapists or radio hosts.
Yes.
So in this case, we're really just winging it.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of friends with benefits. Keep in mind that on later shows, we're going to take questions from you guys. I'll get to the details of that later. But right now, we just thought a fun topic to talk about would be the pros and cons of friends with benefits.
Not the terrible movie with Justin Timberlake and... Is it a
Wait,
good movie?
that's a great movie.
Is it good? I never
Yeah.
saw it.
Mila Kunis, you see her butt,
Oh, okay.
and she's got a great
I don't
butt.
even need to see that movie now to just know that I'm going to love it if you see her naked.
That's all you need.
Is it really her butt, though? Is it like a
It
fake
could have
butt?
been a body double, but the shooting is that in which it tricks the mind.
Tricks the mind,
It
right?
tricks the mind. Stunt butt, yes, Vinny.
So friends with benefits, man.
You know a lot about this topic.
I
You've
do,
been
'cause
you've
I've
been
been
single for a long time.
I've been living my life with many friends with benefits.
Hmm. We've all been there.
Yeah, and I think, if you get it, if you do it right, it's the way to go.
Oh, okay, George Clooney. Let's talk about it.
Damn it.
What do you think are some of the pros of just having a friend with benefits?
Oh, you save money. You don't have to pay for...
Save money. How so?
No, actually, you actually don't save money because you still got to pay for drinks and dinner and
I
stuff.
was going to say, why would you save money? You still hang out with the person.
I think that the best part about it is that you can have multiple partners.
Okay, and you're opening up a bag of a bag of kittens here.
Right.
What's the expression? Pandora's box, not a bag of kittens.
Bag of kittens sounds delightful.
We just coined our own.
Right.
you're saying that it's cool to have multiple partners. Are your other partners getting jealous here, or
Well, no, because the
is it
other
a mutual
partners are also
understanding?
having multiple partners.
So it's a mutual. So
It's like a fuck farm.
A fuck farm, and you're just harvesting.
Yeah.
You're harvesting the crops. So in your friends with benefits situation, it's a mutual understanding.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it like this. Do your thing. I'll do my thing. No jealousy.
Exactly.
And there's no jealousy.
Right.
It works. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's worked for me for 20. How old am I? 24. It worked for me for 25 years.
God bless America. You're a hero. This advice thing's gonna work out because clearly you're doing a lot of things right. If that's
Yeah.
working for you.
Well,
I
right.
have tried this friends with benefits thing in the past.
Right.
And I don't know whether it's just me, whether I fuck it up.
You like to fall in love. That's
Maybe
your
I'm too
problem.
lovely. I am lovely.
You fall in love, man. That's your thing, dude.
I fall for people, and I think I start telling people things that I shouldn't say.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
Yeah, you should never say I love you on the second date.
Well, I don't say that. I've never done that except with you.
Yeah.
But I'm just talking about like, oh, we should do this more often.
Right.
I think I go too far.
No, there has to be an understanding that once you do your thing and put your clothes back on, that you guys are going to separate places. You're not sleeping in the same bed.
It's over.
Yeah. You never sleep in the same bed.
Almost professional.
Yeah. You never sleep in the same bed though.
You're incredible.
Mainly because I can't sleep next to someone.
That's weird.
Because I have
intimacy
problems.
issues.
and sleeping issues.
Deep-seated intimacy issues.
Yeah.
That's
But
another
once you
story.
sleep in the same bed as them, it gets weird, man. You wake up, she's like, do you want to get breakfast? You're like, I got a meeting. And
really?
she's like, you don't have a job. And it gets weird.
True enough.
Yeah.
I want to, you know what, actually, now that we're on this topic, since we've opened up the emails, I want to hear some stories for the next episode
Yeah.
of Full Frontal. Tell
us about your
tell us
friends with
about
benefits.
your friends with benefits. Describe some scenarios, what you've done right, what you've done wrong. It'll make me feel better about myself.
Right.
Jack seems to be sitting on cloud nine, just boning everyone and everything. Good for you, man. Good for you.
If you're there, I'll fuck you. Watch out.
Glorious.
If you're in front of me.
This is really all a ploy. All the emails we get about your friend with benefits things, Jack's just going to respond to.
Oh, yeah.
and start trying to hook up with you.
Include a body shot.
Yeah, perfect. An 8x10 photograph of yourself and your family.
Yeah. And your phone number and your mom's phone number.
We should listen to some more music.
And your dad's number.
Pick a song. What do you want to throw to, brother?
Oh, songs. Okay, let's do Blink-182 Anthem Part 2.
Love it. You're listening to Full Frontal with Alex and Jack from the band All Time Low. This is Blink-182. We're back. You're listening to Full Frontal on Idobi Radio, the one and only new radio show that makes no sense. Why were we given this opportunity? It was a bad idea!
But you're going to fucking love it.
We're sitting, in case you're just tuning in, we're sitting in a hotel room in Lyon, France, doing our first ever radio show. We've covered some news. We've listened to some tunes. We talked about a guy masturbating on an airplane. That was a lot of fun.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't Jack for once.
Well, it was.
We talked about the pros and cons of having a friend with benefits, which Jack is very experienced in, and gave, I think, some sound advice.
Do it.
Before the break, I mentioned that we want you guys to submit your stories to us, questions, whatever, really. And I forgot to mention the email address to which you can send your emails. That's my fault. Like I said, it's our first show, and I don't know what I'm doing. So right now, I'm going to tell you the email address where you can send your questions, comments, stories, nudes, pictures of your cat, videos of your dogs.
Include a phone number.
Include a phone number so we can call you, maybe. The email address is fullfrontal, FULLFRONTAL, at idobi.com. Fullfrontal at idobi.com. Hit us up.
Make sure you're asking kind of like, intimate questions.
We want to talk about things involving our bodies.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Anyway, right now, we've invented a segment on the spot in this hotel room that I don't know if we're going to stick with it or not. Probably are, because it's going to be awesome. It's called On the Spot with Vinny Petroselli. For those of you who don't know, Vinny Petroselli is our merchandise manager / salesman. He's a handsome gentleman from Italy. And he's just a great guy. He's got a lot of stories. So we figured we'd just let him talk for like 10 minutes and entertain you all with some of his knowledge. Jeff just farted, so there's that. I don't know if
Our
my mic
executive
picked it up.
producer, all he does is fart.
Sitting around tooting on everything. Here he is, on the spot with Vinny Petroselli.
Hey, internet world, it's Vinny here. as you know, tour with this band, and I promise you this is going to be one of your favorite segments of the show, and it's going to be wanting you to come back for more. The summertime is upon us. It is June, which means the beach. It means the sun. It means fun with your friends, sleepovers, pizza parties, margaritas, babes in bikinis, which is something that I like. And one of my favorite stories is I went to the beach with a couple of my friends. Senior year, we rented a house, and they knew me down there as Naked Vinny. We had a beach house down in the at the Jersey Shore, and I guess my deterrent for playing beer pong with people, the champs, what's up, class 2006. I would just play naked, and they just said, "Hey, there he is. Hey, Mike, how you doing?" And they're like, "Hey, it's Naked Vinny." I'd get my morning paper in the nude, and I would do the dishes in the nude, and I'd play beer pong nude. That's kind of where it all started. That's where my story began. Was the Jersey Shore. 2006, actually turned down a role on the MTV show, The Jersey Shore. I was the original Vinny, not that other sucker. True story? Yeah, it's a true story. It's not a true story, but I was it's not true, but I was naked. Enjoy the summertime. It's a time where you're gonna have friends. You're supposed to be poking things in holes and playing in the sand. You want to have fun with your friends. These are stories that open up new opportunities for fall flings. You do all your shopping. It's great. Spend times with your friends. This is the foundation of the end of the year. You gotta go out with a bang. Remember that summer we were down there? It was me, you. Well, in the world that I live in, the summertime is the building blocks for a new year. You can do what you want, man. Make mistakes, fuck up, break hearts, have fun, go to the doctor, need an antibiotic or a shot in your ass, whatever you want to do. That's what the summer is all about. That's how I like to live is in the summer. I want to live in the summertime with my friends, and that's how I feel. I hope you guys love this segment as much as I do.
Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Really,
it was poetry almost.
compelling.
Compelling stuff. Oh, did they know? They didn't know what they were getting themselves into when they gave us the show.
I
They
know,
really
man.
didn't. That was good though. Vinny, thank you. A round of applause for Vinny, please, everyone. Good stuff. It's good stuff. He will be back next week because I don't think that I ever want to listen to anything other than you talk. Your stories are great. I don't know if that really went anywhere, but it was awesome.
It's a feel.
I was just to comment on what you were saying. Playing beer pong naked, that's a good strategy.
That is good strategy.
I was thinking, I wish I had a mic when he was telling that story. I didn't want to cut him off.
You're all focused in. You're about to have like the shot to win the game, and you just see a
flaccid cock flapping around in front of the
dick. Yeah, you see a small flaccid dick just flapping in the
There's
wind.
no way you're gonna win against a naked man.
Oh man,
It's impossible.
You know what? It's a feel good story.
I feel better having heard it.
No,
I feel like we learned a lot. And
the whole
things are
point of
happening.
the show is to kind of make people feel good about themselves.
That's all we want.
Just kind of forget about real world and kind of live in this fantasy kind of porn.
Right. Absolutely. While we're speaking of porn, the teen mom chick,
Oh my god, dude,
Farrah.
she's a babe.
This was it's old news now, but
Yeah,
did
it
you
is
see
old.
that? She made a porn.
I don't watch porn per se, but I've seen it like 30 times.
She made a porn. It's and it's not like, don't look this up, kids, unless you're of legal consenting age.
Youporn.com.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop it. Don't encourage them. They're horny enough. Hormones raging all over the internet right now. But seriously,
You can't get STDs from masturbating.
I watched the porn purely for research purposes.
Right.
And
For this interview.
yeah, for this segment. And I was surprised. She's pretty gnarly.
I
Like,
was
it was
really,
filthy.
it was good
filthy stuff,
man.
Filthy stuff, guys. So consider this when having a baby at age 16. You might end up in porn.
Right.
So don't have a baby.
Don't
at
get
16.
pregnant or you will die. Don't.
I think that's how it works.
What does the Mean Girls quote?
So-
Don't have sex because you will get pregnant
We'll
and
get
die.
pregnant and die. Yeah, there you go. So shout out to Farrah. You're gross.
You've tickled my fancy.
You're gross, but I would.
You're
You're gross, but I would date you. I'll see you out there on the interweb when I'm alone at night. We're gonna throw some music now, or should we talk about music? What do you want to do?
You know what? Let's throw to the new Jimmy Eat World song.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it when we get
And we'll
back.
talk about it when we get back. It's called I Will Steal You Back.
Listen, and then we'll talk when we return. Enjoy. Fuck you. Welcome back to Full Frontal.
Hey!
With your boys, Alex and Jack from the band. All time. Breaking news. We got pizza delivered to the hotel room, and now everyone's eating pizza.
Day 29, we are still in the room.
So that's what's going on our end.
Yes.
Pizza is here, so spirits are high. We've all been enjoying a glass of wine or two.
Still shirtless.
Jack is still progressively getting more naked.
I take a layer of clothing off after every segment.
Yep. You
talk
were just
music.
listening to Jimmy Eat World.
Yes.
Their new single, "I Will Steal You Back." Hope you guys liked it. They shot a music video for that. It's a tour montage.
Right.
Which is typically what bands do when they don't feel like shooting a real music video.
That's what we do.
We've been there.
We've all been there.
So props to you, Jimmy, and friends, for keeping it simple. That song is off their upcoming album. It's their 8th album. 8th album.
It's called Damage.
But the record's called Damage. Comes out June 11th.
Dude, I like the song, man. It reminds me of like kind of older Jimmy.
Yeah,
not
it's
like
cool.
older, but like kind of like Futures.
Yeah, I like to hear them. I like to hear Jimmy Eat World putting out an upbeat song.
Yeah.
I'm glad they went that route. I think it was time for them to do that. I want to tour with them. It'd be a good time.
You listening? You fucks.
This brings us in to our next segment, A Moment in Music, where we talk about the weekly goings-on in music. And this week, we have some exciting stuff. Man Overboard just put out a new record called Heart Attack. Came out May 28th. It's their second full-length, released on Rise Records. The song Open Seizures. Open Season.
Wouldn't that be great?
Features guest vocals from Thursday vocalist Jeff Rickley, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
That's a good dude to have on your record.
Dude, they're nice guys, man. Men Overboard.
Yeah, we've gotten to spend some time with them on a few tours. Warped Tour.
Yeah.
Where else have we seen them? We've seen them internationally.
Slam Dunk.
too. Slam Dunk. Yeah, good dudes. A great record, so please check that out. I give it a whopping 5 out of 5 stars.
I give it a 6 out of 7.
Our rating system is fucked.
What else we got, man?
Yeah, Ann Arbor. Ann Arbor put out a new record called Burnout. They're a fellow Hopeless band, so we got to shout them out, of course.
Yeah.
It's been streaming. It's been streaming a week before its release. It comes out June 4th, so that's really soon.
Let's talk about the Wonder
It's
Years,
probably
man.
already out by the time this airs.
Yeah.
So it's out.
Let's talk
Pick
about
it
the
up.
Wonder Years, though. for
Okay.
real.
Okay. The Greatest Generation is their new album, The Wonder Years.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And they're just the nicest guys.
We had a pre-release copy, and we've been listening to it. More, again, Hopeless band.
Yeah.
We're just really shouting out. We're very biased.
We are very biased.
Shouting out family members. Very incestual.
Hopeless treats us well.
We're very incestual on this radio show.
I got to watch the Wonder Years perform at Slam Dunk.
Yep.
Dude, their crowd's insane.
Yep.
It's fucking nuts.
Yep. And their singer's nickname is Soupy,
Yeah.
which alone gives them at least 10 cred points.
10 indie cred points.
Yes. Real Friends have a new EP out. Put Yourself Back Together. Also released June 4th. June 4th's a good day for music.
Yeah.
It was a good day for
It's a
music.
good day to conceive as well.
Always a good day to conceive.
There's a lot of facts to back up my
Shut the fuck up. The band's teaming up with Glamour Kills. They're releasing an exclusive 12-inch vinyl. So make sure you pick that up. It's going to be cool. The band is rising very quickly in popularity from what I see and hear in the pop-punk scene. Spending the first half of their summer on Warped Tour. The second half headlining the eastern half of the United States with support from Candy Hearts, who Chad produced.
Oh, yeah.
Chad from Newfound Glory.
You're right.
And Stick Up Kid. So make sure you pick up tickets to either Warped Tour or their tour later on this summer. And go lose your virginity to some of their music.
Wait, is this true about Hanson creating their own beer
Yeah.
called Hops?
Hops. You never heard about that?
That's
It's
crazy.
been around
man.
for a minute. Yeah, let's talk about that.
I didn't even know those guys drink beer.
They do.
They do?
They're not 12 anymore, believe
They're
it or not.
bad.
They're so bad.
I just like to picture them back in the
You know,
day,
when I first saw that band, and no offense to them, they're really nice dudes.
Yeah.
We've met them a couple times, played with them, very talented guys. When I first saw their music video for Mbop,
Yeah.
I thought the middle brother was a girl.
Yeah, dude, of course.
And I will admit that I was like, that's a babe. I was young, and I was like, I got a crush on that girl.
Oh my god.
We
We were really young. Dude.
Maybe
We were
I was
like
just confused.
We were like 8 years old when the album came out.
Maybe my tendencies were shining through.
Right.
It was an early indication that I like dudes.
Your body was leaning more male.
I like dude butts.
Alex's body is always leaning a little more male.
This is old news, but I don't know if everyone knew about it. Amanda Bynes was arrested recently. It was like a week ago, May 23rd, after
Yes.
allegedly being caught smoking marijuana and tossing a bong out of the window. This is another debacle in her long line of debacles.
Dude, she's fucking crazy, man.
Let's talk about her for a minute.
Let's talk about Amanda Bynes.
It's not really about music, but fuck it. Although, didn't she say she wants to be a rapper?
She said she wants to be a rapper.
We can tie it all back together.
That's amazing.
She has gone, apparently she's going to make a record.
Yeah.
I would love
a rap album.
I'd love to hear her rap.
It's going to be terrible.
Yeah, of course it is.
There's no way it's going to be good.
It's a train wreck.
I got to go on a date with Amanda Bynes.
Here's my question.
Yes.
First of all, how was the date?
She ate a lot of sushi.
Yeah?
A lot.
Okay, easy there.
Sorry.
Sushi's healthy. Do you think she's just a genius and this is all a ploy?
Here's my... Yeah, I think it's half... she has to be a little crazy.
For sure. Everyone's
She has to be a little crazy. But she has to be kind of a lot crazy.
Yeah.
I do think that so much of this is just like, hey, I've been gone for so long, look at me.
Totally. And that's kind of what I think.
Why else would she be doing this? Dude, everyone forgets this, but like before all this happened, she had like 4 or 5 hit and runs.
Yep.
In like a 2-month period.
Yep.
Who does that? Who hits like 5 cars?
And you don't just start being a bad driver.
Yeah.
That's
like,
why it's fishy.
It's weird.
Unless she was just drinking a lot.
She had like 5 hit and runs in 2 months. Like that's fucking crazy.
Good times, Amanda. Shout out to you. Good luck with your album. I'll pick it up when it comes out eventually. You are a mess.
God bless.
God bless you.
God bless you.
Oh, here's something we missed. Going back to Hanson. The beer is going to be sold during the fall tour with proceeds being donated to the Red Cross to help those affected by the Oklahoma tornadoes.
I like that.
So props to those guys for that because that's really cool.
That is cool.
Also, big shout out to everyone and anyone affected by the Oklahoma tornadoes because that is one of those devastating things that you can't really control. So if you're affected or you know someone that is, our thoughts are with you. We love you all very much. And anyone else to help out, go through the Red Cross. It's the most legit way to donate. So yeah, do it through the Red Cross.
$5-10, very easy to do.
It's easy. It's not a lot of money, but it helps.
Fast and Furious 6. What the fuck?
That brings us to the end of A Week in Music. Is that even the segment? Is that even what we call the segment? A Moment in Music.
A Moment in Music?
Yeah, A Moment in Music. We'll stick with that. Okay. That brings us to the end of A Moment in Music. Thanks for listening to our opinions and thoughts on the latest releases. Pretty exciting stuff, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, man. You know what? I really just wish Coldplay would release a new album.
Fuck off with that shit. You're ridiculous. That's so stupid. I want to listen to some. I think we should throw to some. What do you want to go with? Let's go with the Wonder Years.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna pull up. What song do we want to listen to?
They're all fucking good. Teenage Parents is a pretty great song.
Let's listen to Passing Through a Screen Door.
Cool.
Let's do that. This is the Wonder Years from their new record, The Greatest Generation, Passing Through a Screen Door, on Full Frontal.
With Alex and Jack.
Ew.
Cigarette smoke dances back in the
Stop smacking.
Evan, stop smacking your lips.
Smacking your lips. Oh, hi everyone. Welcome back. You're listening to Full Frontal. Full Frontal.
Alex and Jack.
Full Frontal.
Full Frontal, man.
Full
Let's talk about how awesome that name is real quick.
We thought of it. When did we think of it?
We're fucking geniuses.
We are pretty smart with our names.
We can think of like anything. Song names, fucking album titles.
Think of a song name right now. Go. Boom.
A man eating a bear.
See? And it's that easy.
And it's just that easy.
That song would suck.
Yeah.
That's not. A man eating a bear? It's like the hug.
Because the bear's always eating a man, bro.
It's like you're flipping it up.
Flipping over,
Fuck
man.
authority, man.
Fuck your mind.
Fuck what your bears say. We don't care.
Do you think we're going to have any fans left over
No.
after people listen to
They
this
have
show?
stopped listening by now. They are gone. Long gone.
Oh.
The ratings are through the floor. It's one heavy pile of shit. We figured it might be nice to talk about another little advice, like an advice segment.
Right.
I kind of want to get in the trend of helping, like we talked about before. So the topic we're gonna talk about now is it's a question for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
It's do you snoop on the person that you're dating?
Right. Do you read their Facebooks and Twitter, and do you kind
Like
of...
if they accidentally leave themselves logged into Facebook, are you going through their messages?
Right.
I
mean, if you're a crazy bitch, of course you are.
Are you swapping out their cornfields for cotton fields in Farmville? Are you trading all their pigs to their brother?
Are you just fucking their Farmville up?
Be honest. What I'm asking is, did you fuck up my Farmville, Jack?
Damn it. I've never actually had a girlfriend, so I don't really know how to deal with this question.
Yeah. Okay.
You let me know. What do you think?
I have been in a committed relationship now for a little while, and the answer is no.
You don't do it.
Fuck no. For two reasons. One, because trust is an important issue, and if you can't trust your loved one,
Right.
who can you trust? Two is because would you really want to know? Would you want to find out
Yeah,
that
man.
way? Personally, I have no reason not to trust my other
Right.
half,
Your significant
my
other.
better half. And I just think it's kind of fucked.
It's weird, man. And you
It's
just
a gray area.
and plus, like when you do find out, it's like kind of weird bringing it up.
Yeah, how do you bring it up? And then they're like,
Hey,
why
I
are
was
you going-
I logged in your Facebook because we have the same password, and
I thought it was mine, bro.
yeah,
I just typed in my password and boom, I was on your page.
yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of fucked up, dude.
Yeah, it's not right. I think at the end of the day, you can't do it. If you're suspicious that someone... Oh, hi, Vinny. Vinny's back.
Vinny.
Slamming doors, drinking sodas. Jesus, cherry Coke. It's good.
Just put out a new. My favorite porn star, Lisa Ann, just put out a new scene, so I had to go watch it.
Respect. We're talking about... Here, you can weigh in on this. We're talking about if you snoop on the person that you're dating. Do you snoop?
I have. I have trust issues because I've been cheated on. I've been cheated on the road.
Have a seat.
And so one time I was going to my ex-girlfriend's house, and
Bitch.
she's this tall blonde. I didn't know they could stack shit that high. And
Oh, my God.
so one time I was going to pick her ass up. She doesn't have a driver's license to this day. I still don't think she does. And I was passing this dude on the road that she was cheating on me with as I went to go pick up for her like beat job that she had. And she was like, "Oh no, he like left his like wallet here."
In case anyone couldn't tell, Vinny does not like this girl at all.
Still, like, and we dated like 2008, and it's fucking like, you don't hurt me, I hurt you. So now here we go. It was like a couple of years ago. No, it was a lot of years ago, and since then it's kind of like ruined my view on women. Not all women, but it's just like, hey man, like, what girl wants to put up my shit like all the time? You know?
Vinny, you're running with this, and you've gone way off topic. We're talking about if it's cool to snoop. I'm not. This isn't a fucking therapy session for you, dude. We don't want to know about how fucked up you are from an ex.
You're a crazy bitch,
Yeah,
but you fuck so good.
Hey, man, if you feel it, then do it, man. That's all I can say. If you have any like a hint in your brain that you should snoop, then fucking run with it.
So you think it's cool?
If you're wrong, then don't ever do it again. But if you feel it, I think you should go for it.
Chances are, if you snoop, you're gonna find something you don't like.
And that's where it becomes such a gray area because
Yeah.
it's like, are you better off knowing, or is it better off just playing out the right, I would say the correct way
Right.
of not snooping and just kind of let it happen?
Yeah, man.
So what do you do? I'm torn. I want you guys to weigh in with your opinion on this one. Again, the email address is fullfrontal@idobi.com. Let us know if you think it's cool to snoop on the person you're dating.
Wait,
Vinny is in the corner nodding.
You know what we should do,
aggressively.
Alex? We should kind of post a question for the next episode.
I love that.
And have people, write answers.
So
and
we've got like
questions.
1,000,000 questions posed
Yeah.
now. Maybe we should wait till the next episode.
We want to. What do you think? We want to talk about sexting stories.
Sexting stories?
Let's do that. Let's have you guys submit all your great sexting stories so we could talk about them and make fun of them on air.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I love it.
Email us.
Fullfrontal@idobi.com is the email address. Send us your best sexting stories. Let us know whether you think it's okay to snoop on the person that you're dating. And also, remember, back to the beginning of the show, pros and cons of friends with benefits. Those are the 3 topics. Make sure you make it clear in the subject of the email which one you're referring to so we know what the fuck we're talking about.
Include nude pictures.
As always, include nudes.
Thank you.
Or videos of your cat.
Oh.
It's true. No, we don't have tweezers, Vinny. You're listening to Full Frontal, our new radio show that we have been granted the privilege of having on Idobi.com.
You're
Lord
gonna hear
knows
some weird
why.
shit on this show.
It's true. It's already gotten weird.
I'm sorry, guys.
We're like 40 minutes in, and it's the strangest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
I guess we should just talk about our lives a little bit, right?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about
Bring
the
people
fact
up
that
to
we're on
speed.
tour with fucking Green Day, one of
Yes.
the biggest bands in the world.
So awesome. We played Emirates with them the other day.
Yeah.
That was nuts.
One of the biggest shows we've ever played.
Yeah, that's like one of the biggest stadiums in the London area. It's where Arsenal, the soccer team, plays, if you're not familiar. So cool. So cool.
Yeah.
When we went on stage, I think, it was like 30,000 people were inside?
Yeah, 30
Out of 60?
Yeah, 30 to 40,000 people.
So insane.
Man, and
I
it's
was
just
so
like-
nervous.
We don't usually get to play those kind of crowds. I don't know if our fans really know that.
Yeah,
about us.
I mean,
like,
the times that we do, it's usually like festivals.
Yeah.
So it's a much different thing when you're just playing someone's headliner.
right,
We had a lot of people to win over because it was clearly a Green Day crowd.
right.
And what was interesting about that is that Green Day's been around for so long that like you would see dads taking their kids for the first time.
Right, yeah,
You know what I
totally.
mean? So it's like these dads have been listening to Green Day since they were younger.
When I went out into the crowd, I watched Green Day from the front of the house area. Some of the people I saw, some of the guys were like 40, 50-year-old dudes who were probably listening to Green Day when they were 20, 30 years old.
Yeah, and
When
I
Doogie
thought,
came out.
and now they're introducing their kids.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty rad, seeing that family aspect of it, like moms and dads in the mosh pit with their kids.
It was amazing.
What do you want to do today, son? I don't know. Let's go fuck shit up in the pit, Dad.
let's go have a quick mosh. Let's go have a quick mosh.
Oh, just a fanciful mosh. Lovely. So what else? We're touring Europe now. We're about to embark on quite a long run.
Yeah.
Most of June is going to be spent in fields and hotels.
People always ask us what it's like to tell dick jokes on stage in front of 40,000 people that don't speak English in a field in Italy or Germany. I think it's hilarious, man.
It's fun for us.
It's funny for us because we can say whatever we want and they don't really pick up on it, but they pick up on certain words.
Yeah.
You know?
Cock, ass.
Yeah, like if we say blowjobs, everyone is yelling and
Yeah.
screaming.
Cheer for blowjobs.
They don't even know what we're talking about. We just say blowjobs. We end the sentence with blowjobs and they're screaming.
Completely out of context. We just throw the word in to keep people amused.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we lose them.
Right.
So yeah, that's what we're up to. What are you guys doing?
What are you doing?
I don't want to know. I don't care.
Yeah, you guys are probably doing weird stuff.
We're the ones with the microphones.
You guys are probably on Tumblr, like making fun of us.
Are you guys naked right now? Are you guys sitting at home nude? I am. Jack is fully naked at this point.
I literally have nothing left.
He's taking all his clothes off. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of this hotel.
This hotel sucks.
Really, just so you guys know, there's no air conditioning in Europe. Not really. And so our hotel room, we have a fan that we've been running, but when we're recording, we can't run it because it just hums. So we're all sweating.
It's like that scene in Ace Ventura 2 when he's sitting in the rhino and the fan breaks and he gets really
oh my
hot.
God.
Crawls out of the rhino's
That's
ass.
the grossest scene ever.
That's how I feel right now. Very hot. Very sexual. Two very hot and sexual men singing a rhino.
Speaking of hot and sexual, I want to throw to one of the most hot and sexual bands out there right now. It's Weezer, and I'm going to go with their song, I'm Your Daddy.
That is the sexual band you're
Yeah,
thinking
Weezer. So this is Weezer with I'm Your Daddy. You're listening to Full Frontal. My name is Alex.
of. I'm Jack.
We're having a lot of fun, sweating. Dance with us now. Get it on.
I start tonight.
All right, you guys. It's that time, a very sad time, where we have to now, we have to leave you.
It's the end.
We've come to the end of our show.
Thank you so much for listening to our first show.
We've talked about things.
Yeah.
We've covered some hard-hitting topics. You've heard
Really?
you've heard from our friend Vinny a few times, which is never good.
Never good.
I'm covered in sweat.
I smell like, honestly, man, I smell fucking weird.
We got to get out of here. We should go for a walk.
We gotta take showers.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks for listening to our first show. This has been fun. I can't wait to do it again next week. Remember to, if you have questions, comments, concerns, hate mail, send it all to fullfrontal@idobi.com. That's fullfrontal@idobi.com.
Actually, we haven't even checked that email out. It might be a porn.
It might not
email.
even be real. It might
Yeah.
not exist.
We don't even know. We're just.
I don't even know if this show's real, to be honest. We could just be sitting in a room making this all up.
Yeah.
It's been fun. Thank you guys so much for tuning into Full Frontal. Take it easy, and we'll see you out there, motherfuckers.
Peace out.